let's get the next few jobs knocked out of the way, shall we? Okay, our next job is here over in Goose, and if luck might have it, it'll probably be another job at Bonza Mountain, as we've got some monsters on the tracks that need to be taken care of, so it's a monster hunt. Well, that doesn't seem too terribly bad, as long as we don't have to go through extreme lengths of the area again. But we shall see soon enough, now won't we? So let's head on back to Bonza Mountain for what appears to be the, I guess, the upteenth time at this point. Yes, folks. I mean, for those of you that are playing through this game, even you at this point, I'm sure you'd be getting so sick of this dungeon, because you have to do everything in this freaking mountain for quests. That's like, you can't do it anywhere else hardly. Like maybe 1 or 2 jobs out of all that you do in this country is going to be in that mountain. It's not going to be in that mountain. Everything else will be. So get your party set up. We're going to be using Elk, Shantae, Shu, Ark, and try Dykebeck this time. He hasn't seen much action in a while. So let's make our way where we went to from a previous job. And of course, after knocking this particular battle out of the way, you hop on the minecart, go down that long track, which should end sometime soon. There we go. And then of course there's those guys again. Pardon me a moment. Right, okay. Those guys out of the way now. Here is a familiar spot here where we had to help a guy clear a bunch of rocks out of the tracks, but this is not our client. Our client is further down this tunnel, which now is open to us, so we get to explore a bit of a new area here. So we got more firebirds to fight in a bike skeleton. Ooh, what's this? A wanted monster known as Draper. Interesting. Looks like this job will definitely be worth it, since we'll be getting more money from this. But this particular battle will drag on for a bit, so let's skip ahead. That's a little bit better. Knocked all the birds out of the way, a couple of skeletons, up to this point where we can finally be within reach of the wanted monster Draper. He doesn't really seem to be that difficult. He's pretty much just, you know, your basic skeleton monster. He's only got charge and plasma shock. What a lot of the skeleton enemies tend to have. Well, mostly charge, but you get what I mean. Let's rain down a little bit of Gale Flash on him. That did some pretty decent damage, especially since Gale Flash is mostly like a light elemental-ish type of spell, so it'd definitely be more effective for the undead in this case. Instead of dragging them all the way down to 1, if they die, they die. Plain and simple. That's not to say they still don't have its share of annoyances like those black skeletons still do. Put up a strong resistance. I will give them that. Let's see, can we reach all 3 of them? No, it's... I sometimes wish that I would be able to put it, when it comes to targeting somebody for a spell, I wish you could put it in a range where it doesn't have to be like right on the enemy itself. Like you could put it in a certain spot and then it just take care of the rest, but that's not the case here. But it doesn't matter. This battle will be over soon enough. Shantae's gotten a lot better with their arcane skills, which that'll be really helpful for later. And a level up to Shu. Nice job. Okay, water monster's down. Let's move on down this pathway here. Checking to make sure I'm not missing anything. I don't think I am. So, all right. Here's our client. This is the guy that is asking for us to clear a bunch of monsters. Please help me. Those monsters. Monsters? Whoa. A group of firebirds. Those monsters over there have been threatening to attack for hours. I'm so scared I can't concentrate and the track is blocked anyway. Birds! Get rid of them, please! Sure, why not? Of course we agree to help them. So, that's basically what this job considers. It's just winning this battle and that's it. No hassle. Doshu seems more than willing to fight, but the thing is, normally when it comes to fighting certain scripted, I guess I'll refer to as scripted fights, they let you choose what group you want to use. But in this case, since it's just a regular battle and you've already chosen that said group for the dungeon itself, you go with who you've had already. So you can't change characters. So this will be your group. Let's see. Since they're far away from us, there's some good distance. Let's get us some buffs going. Take this time to get whatever buffs you can do up. Get speed up, magic up, attack up, defense, whatever. And let them come to you. Heck, even get some expand range if you want. But since this battle is going to go on for a little bit, let's do a little bit of transition. That's better. Now it brings it down to where there's one bird left instead of the 7 to kill. Since we already know what these firebirds are like anyways. We fought enough of them. Heck, I think we even tried catching one or two. Did I ever catch one? I don't think I did. But, yeah. This is pretty much it. Silence, little man! I told you this would be easy! Which, in actuality, it kind of was. Okay. Oh, what's this? One of the birds left an egg. Very suspicious. A monster, before its dying breath, leaves an egg behind. This egg, I got a feeling it's going to come into play later on. Possibly sooner than we think. But for now, let's go ahead and, well, we can examine the egg, but for now, let's leave it and let's head on out of here. Right, so let's see what our next job is today at the Goose Guild. Get monster egg. The fat gourmet needs a rare monster. Oh, the fat gourmet guy. He's requesting our services again. He is apparently wanting a certain type of monster egg. So let's go see what this is about. I got a slight feeling it's about that egg that was left behind from the previous job. But let's make sure. You have come again from the guild. I heard that a wondrous monster egg is inside Bonza Mountain. Yep, I was right. It's the same one. So, just like what happened with the herb from the previous job, let's skip right on ahead and go back to that point we was from the last job and get the egg. Okay. Going back down this pathway once more. Let's hop back in here once again, and there are no monsters this time since we've cleaned them out. But let's grab our egg, and that's a done deal. So let's head all the way back out to town. Okay, back in town, going back to the end, handing the egg to the gourmet, and here's to him choking on it. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'd be careful when it comes to eating monster eggs. There's no telling what could happen. Maybe some sort of side effects, I don't know. I'm kind of sketchy about this, but in any case, this is the end of Job 44. Okay, I think we're going to do one more job and then call it a day for right now. So, we got Monster Kids. The fat gourmet's children have turned into... Oh my god, are you serious? What did I just say about monster eggs? I would have said it serves you right, but when you give it to your kids... After they ate the monster egg, they started changing. Great. You drive me nuts. You know that? Luckily for us, this happens to be one of the easiest jobs, and the reward seems a little bit generous for a simple job like this. All we have to do is find a doctor that has something to cure these kids, and lucky for us, this is quite simple. You go up the street, go to the tavern, and talk to the doctor from a previous job that has the cure-all herb. Talk to him, he'll give it to you, bring it back, and there you go. That's all you have to do. Easy money right there. And for 5,000 G, this is probably as easy as it can possibly get for a job. I mean, seriously. You don't have to go out in the field, you don't have to hunt anything down, just a simple errand run, that's it. You're done in 2 minutes. At best, 3. So, there you go. I'll take care of using the cure-all. I think you've done enough damage, you fat bastard. Seriously, feeding it to young children like them, making them crave for worms? Yeah, I think we're done with you, because I hope this is the last job you ask of me, which I think it is. But yes, this job is complete. Before we go, Lisa would like to show you guys a little trick. Some of you may remember the little dog that you keep from an early job that's now in Proteus. When you have Lisa in your party, you can actually get her to teach this dog how to do tricks, and that's where the dog treats come into play. Depending on how many you have is how many tricks you can have him teach. Now, as far as what you gain from doing all this, I'm not really sure. I think this is just something a little small, something a little fun to do, but it doesn't really give you much for benefit. You try to teach him, in this case, we try to teach him how to shake, which, when you give him enough treats, he eventually will, and then you can teach him rollover and such, I suppose. But other than that, that's pretty much it. I don't know how to get more doggy treats at this time. If something new comes up I discover in this game, I will update more about that. But for now, this is about all I've been able to do so far. Just some little something extra on the side to show you. So with that, guys, that will do for this video. I shall see you guys later on in some more either side quests or episodes of Let's Play Archlad 2. See you around.